Hello everyone. It is my great privilege, pleasure and honor to be doing this Facebook Live session from the Facebook office at Bandstand, Mumbai. I would like to express my sincerest and deepest gratitude to the Facebook team here in Mumbai for having invited me over for this Facebook Live session, and also for the wonderful kind support that they have extended and are extending to our Facebook page. My sincere gratitude also to all of you for your kind, enthusiastic participation, support and appreciation for the Facebook page that we are operating. I would also like to express my gratitude to the members of our team who are supporting Bhavik Patel, Sankarshan Charandas, Paresh, all of these guys who have been really on the go in making this Facebook page operational and functional. We are a little delayed, but we should know this is India. It's called IST, Indian Standard Time, but we also call it Indian Stretchable Time. There was a guy once sitting on a railway track, and he had a pizza and a can of Coke in his hand. So one fellow came up to him and said, "Hey, what are you sitting here on the track for?" He said, "Well, I've had a heartbreak. I'm just wanting to commit suicide. Want to be run over by the train." The guy said, "Hey, you want to commit suicide, right? What are you holding pizza and Coke for?" He said, "No, just in case the train is late, I don't want to die of hunger." So, well, we are used to Indian stretchable time. Nevertheless, I am really, really happy and honored to be here with all of you. Good afternoon to all of you on the Far East. Good morning to all of you in Europe, in the UK, in the USA. I'm not sure what I should be saying. Good night, good early morning, but happy to be with all of you. So we live in a world today, the modern world, where everything is customized. You go to a pizza shop, you get a pizza which is the default one, but then you can also customize your pizza toppings. You can choose whether you want mozzarella or cheddar or parmesan on your pizza. You can choose whether you want green olives or black olives. You can choose whether you want artichoke hearts or jalapenos. We can customize our pizzas, ladies and gentlemen. All of us, we customize our meals. A man once called his wife and said, "Aaj khane mein kya hai raat mein?" She said, "Tonight for dinner we have fine, long grain, white rice, hand-picked from the emerald green laps of the Vindhyan mountains, served with tender, golden lentils simmered over by the smoldering kisses of the angels, garnished with a dollop of fragrant, clarified, golden butter." The husband said, "Wow, sounds yummy. What's there for dinner today? What's it called?" She said, "Dal, chawal or ghee." Now, to be very honest, we all customize our meals, don't we? Some of us want it a little spicier, some of us want it a little less spicy. And there are so many different diets customized and tailor-made for our taste buds and our fitness needs. I remember once me and my friend went to someone's home and they had made a pizza, and God, the pizza was so bland. I anyways had it, but my friend, he asked for a chili, and they didn't find one in their house. But they found a bottle of Indian pickle. So I remember my friend took that Indian pickle and put it as a spread on top of the pizza and ate it. Can you imagine that? We customize our food. We customize our meals to our taste buds, and many of us for our fitness needs. Not just our food, but we even customize the homes and the houses that we live in, don't we? The house that we buy very often or that we rent out very often comes out in its default mode. The color of the walls, the furniture, everything's set the way it comes along with it. But then we customize it. We don't use it in the default mode. We change the color of the walls, to suit our moods, suit the looks. We move around the furniture, get new furniture. Customization. Not just that. Nowadays we can even customize our looks actually. Orofacial surgery is all about that. Cosmetic dentistry, you can design your smile now. You can have a Shah Rukh Khan smile. Or maybe a Salman Khan smile. If you like, you can even have a Gaur Gopal Das smile, you know. Oh, just joking. Gosh. We can customize our smiles. We can customize our gadgets, isn't it? Phones, for example. I mean, I can show you right now. My phone here, you know, the default ringtone for iPhone. Default, isn't it? Comes with this default ringtone. I don't want to have this as the default ringtone. I customized my ringtone. I'll show you which one. Wow. Can you imagine that? That's my favorite ringtone. I decided to customize it. Isn't it true that we customize our foods, we customize our homes, we customize our look, we customize our smiles, we customize our gadgets, we customize the clothes we wear? And we live our life in the default mode. Wouldn't it be amazing that we also start customizing our lives? Ladies and gentlemen, customizing anything is a matter of choice. We need to choose to move from the default mode to the customized mode. And what's amazing is, everything else can be taken away from us. Our money can be taken away from us. Our positions can go away. Our popularity and fame may go away. Even our life, these bodies may fall apart at death. But there's one thing that we are gifted with by God. That one asset that will never be taken away from us. It's never going to be ever snatched from us. Our choice. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to understand that we are blessed, gifted, and awarded with this most incredible, precious asset. Choice. It's our choice whether we want to make a choice. And to customize, we have to choose. Happiness doesn't come in a default mode. In the default mode, all we have is problems, difficulties, and anxiety, worry, and getting bogged down by those problems. Someone said, you know, if you have a problem in life, you know what you need to do? Just put the picture of your spouse as the wallpaper of your phone. Don't put God or anything there. Just put the picture of your spouse. And whenever you are in trouble or problem, just look at that picture of your spouse and say, if I can handle this, I can handle anything in life. Now, to be honest, jokes apart, isn't it a fact that problems bog us down? You want to lead a happy, meaningful, fulfilled, energetic, enthusiastic life. At the same time, financial liabilities, health crises, work pressures and deadlines. Oh God! In the default mode, we are only going to remain affected by these problems. In the customized mode, we can choose not to allow these problems to affect us and to lead a happier life than what we are leading now. This is why I always say, pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. What happens to you is inevitable. You can't stop it. Many things are beyond you. But how you get affected by it or not affected by it is optional. You can choose to live that customized life where you don't allow the surroundings around you where you don't allow all the issues around you, where you don't allow all the trying circumstances, difficulties, and problems around you to bog you down. Ladies and gentlemen, I make an earnest appeal to all of you. Like you customize everything else in your life, please, please customize your life as well, and don't live your life in that default mode. Now, I very well remember when we are young children, little boys or girls, God, we just want to grow up, isn't it? We all think, oh, this exams, the schools, the study, teachers, God, it's just too much. All I want to do is just grow up. A little boy once came to his mother and said, Mummy, Mummy, मैं इतना बड़ा कब हो जाऊंगा जब आपको पूछे बिना ही घर के बाहर जा सकूं? The mother said, बेटा तू घर में बैठ चुपचाप, इतने बड़े तो तेरे पापा भी अभी नहीं हुए हैं, तो यहीं घर पे बैठ जा, है ना? सारे बच्चों को लगता है कि हमको बड़ा होना है. अरे बड़े होने की इच्छा में अपना बचपना खो दिया ना जी. And then when you grow up, you want to get into college, you know, and get into college, and when you're in college, rather than getting absorbed in the learning, rather than living your life in that college and getting the most out of it, gosh, we are only thinking of the next thing, placements. कब job मिलेगा? अरे job मिल जाएगा मेरे भाई. Just study, focus on your learning, be there, present. But no, rather than being there, I'm thinking job, placement, work. One guy was standing outside a college and he was filling his form for the MBA course, and as he's filling the form, he asked the watchman standing there. He said, hey, भाई साहब, college कैसा है? MBA का form भर रहा हूँ. The watchman said, बहुत अच्छा college है, मैंने इधर से ही MBA किया है. अगर कुछ नहीं हुआ तो watchman तो तू बन ही जाएगा, चिंता मत कर. नहीं, oh, can you imagine? So placement focused rather than being study focused. Placement focused. Man, study. Placements will come as a consequence. And then you get at work. Can you imagine? Finally you get that paper called a degree, and then you get at work. And when you're there at work, all you're worried about is promotion, promotion. More money, promotion. Promotion, money. And you forget to relish, enjoy, learn and grow in your work. When you're in school, you want to grow up and you're not in school. When you're in college, you want to get a job and you're not in college. When you're at work, you just want more money and you're not at work. And then when you start earning money, God, then you say, hey, abhi bas ek partner chahiye, nahi? I just get married to that right person. How do you find that right person, you know? That right person, that perfect girl, that perfect guy. You know? They say a guy before marriage, no? In Bombay, in Hindi, they call him hasmukh, you know? One who's always smiling, जो हमेशा हंसता रहता ना, उसको हसमुख कहते हैं. शादी हो जाती है ना, उसको हसबंद कहते हैं, हसबंद. That hasmukh became husband. बंद हो गई उसकी हंसी. And sometimes I say, for the ladies now, I say, अच्छा पति है ना, अच्छा पति, good husband. अच्छा पति और भूत दोनों एक ही जैसे होते हैं. सुना तो बहुत है, आज तक देखा किसी ने नहीं. You know, heard a lot about both the ghost and the good husband, but no one's ever seen it so far. An extinct species now, a good husband. Sorry about that, but what to do? You know, just the realities of life, isn't it? Perfect partner, but there's nothing like that. A perfect human being. Goodness, we're thinking, अरे थोड़ा शादी हो जाए ना, फिर settle हो जाएंगे ना, then I'll be happy. Did you take note? We're simply postponing our happiness. Simply postponing our happiness. In school, rather than relishing the journey of school, we are postponing our happiness. Let me get to college and grow up and be a little freer bird, I'll be happier. I come to college, rather than relishing the journey of college, studying, learning, growing there, I'm thinking, hey, let me just get that degree, get a fantastic, well-paid, high-salary job, and that's it, I'll be happy. And then you come to work, And rather than growing at your work and learning at your workplace, you're thinking, hey, let me just get more promotions, more money, and I'll be happy. And then the money starts coming, and then you think, hey, let me just get a good partner, and I'll be happy. Let me just get this, let me just get this, let me just get things. Damn it, You know what we are doing? We are simply postponing our happiness. Let this next thing come, and then I'll be happy. The default mode is this. Let the next thing come, and then I'll experience joy and happiness. Let it all settle down. And God, we keep living a life of postponement. You know what? We are a victim. We are victimized by a deadly disease called DAS. You know what DAS means? Destination Addiction Syndrome. We are all addicted to this concept that let the destination come, then I'll be happy. Let me get out of school and reach the destination of college, then I'll be happy. Let me get out of college and let me reach the destination of work, then I'll be happy. Oh, let me earn more money, then I'll be happy. Let me reach the destination of a good partner, then I'll be happy. We are all victimized by DAS, Destination Addiction Syndrome, which doesn't keep you in the present moment. Ladies and gentlemen, I travel a lot, extensively for that matter. So many flights, and you can imagine, I take so many flights, get sick of those flights, And when I fly to the USA, I never take a layover flight. Layover flights are too much, deep plane, wait at the airports, then get onto the plane again. So I always take a direct flight to go to New York City. And you can imagine, 16 hours flight. Now imagine if I sit on the plane and say, my God, 16 hours flight, miserable, this is too much. 16 hours in one place, gosh, this is just extremely too much. Let me reach the destination, New York, and then I'll be happy. You know what I am? A destination addict. That I wait for the destination to arrive and then I'll try to be happy. But you know what I did in the course of doing that? I spoiled my 16 hours. My journey was a mess because I postponed my happiness to when I arrive at the destination. You know what I feel? Nowadays, of course, I've started planning my travels, 16 hours flight. How do I make my journey beautiful as well? Reading those books that I love to, eating that food that I love to, which I carry with me, my prasadam, listening to that spiritual music that I love to, having those wonderful headphones or those earphones, fantastic spiritual music through the journey, talking to the gentlemen or the ladies, the passengers, my co-passengers. Oh, it's beautiful. When I also live the journey, not just wait for the destination before I can start relishing, enjoying, and experiencing happiness in my life. There are two extremes usually, One extreme is those guys who are so much wanting to enjoy the journey. They are called the time pass guys. इतना journey को enjoy करते हैं, बोले कहाँ जा रहा है, destination मालूम नहीं बोलता. No planning for the future. That guy or that girl is simply now relish. And you ask them, अरे आगे का क्या, man? What about your future? You know what the guy sings? सोचना क्या, जो भी होगा देखा जाएगा. What to worry about the future? We'll see whatever comes. Damn it, man! You have to plan for your future, no? That's one extreme. In the name of just relishing the journey and not being a destination addict, neglecting your destination. And the other extreme is so much focusing on your destination that you forget to enjoy your journey. Life is about a balance. Relish the journey and also plan for your destination. Experience in the journey and expedience in the destination. A balance of experience and expedience is what life is about. If you simply go by experience experience is gone. If you simply focus on experience, well, you've lost the experience. What an amazing thing it would be if we start balancing our lives. That's what I call customization. In the path of spirituality, in the Eastern literatures, what we call the Vedic literatures, there is an appeal made to all of us that right now as we live our lives, we must certainly experience the journey of our life. Try and be happy in the now and here. At the same time, we cannot take our eyes off the destination. For all of us, life must end. A grim, bleak, depressing reality, yet it needs planning. As we live our lives now, we should also plan for an afterlife. But if we just focus on the afterlife, we will miss out the experience of our current life. Therefore, that wonderful balance between the two, how to live here, and as we live here based on the foundational principles of spiritual and moral ethics, how to plan for the future, our afterlife, is what these literatures bring to our attention. And as we start doing these things in our lives, yes, then I can truly say we are not living a life in the default mode. Indeed, we are customizing our lives. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, focus on the destination, but also relish the journey. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, focus on the experience, but don't forget the experience. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your journey, but don't forget the destination. And certainly, don't be a victim of DAS, the destination addiction syndrome. As we customize our phones, foods, homes, smiles, looks, clothes, let us all customize our lives. Thank you very much.